What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of Ball Talk with Brickley. I am Christopher Blakely. I am here with my special guest, AJ. AJ, how we doing?
We're doing great, Chris.
That's great. All right, so first let's talk about some NBA regular season awards. Who's your MVP?
I got Shea, man. I think, look, I don't like it. I'd rather it's Wemby. I think it's gotta be Shea, man. I don't think you put up a 30-piece that efficiently. I don't think
He is the most efficient 30-point per game scorer the league has ever seen. My MVP is neither of those guys. My MVP is Jokic. I mean, when his impact when he's on the floor versus when he's off the floor, my highlighted game that I saw from him was a couple weeks ago. It was against the Trailblazers. They were down 18 going into the fourth, and Jokic willed them back into that game. And I just think, I'm not saying Shea or Wemby or any of those guys can't do that, but we haven't really seen that because their teams are so dominant. While the team like the Nuggets have kind of been known to struggle with these like lower Western Conference teams. So for me, that's why Jokic my MVP. Averaging a triple double, he could put up 35, 18, and 15 on any given night. That's why he's my MVP.
I don't hate that at all, but I think the problem with Jokic is that you look at the stats and it just blows you away, but the stuff he's bad at doesn't show up on the stats, and I think
That's fair.
It kind of tricks people.
That's fair. I think defensively, there's a lot.
To be desired.
There is a lot to be desired as compared to a guy like Shea, who's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league. I mean, Wemby's obviously he's 7'4", like he blocks shots.
You think the best players in the world right now, like the top 5 or 6 best players in the world, Jokic is probably easily the worst of them. I think.
All right. I mean, I don't know, because let's see, you got towards the top, you got like Shea, Wemby, Jokic, Luka, Giannis,
and Tatum,
all those guys.
Bunch of good defenders.
There is even Tatum, who's a guy who's not.
Tatum's a great defender.
He is.
He's just not flashy with it.
He is. He's just a guy he'll lock you up on ball. He just won't get the steals.
You won't get those
stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a guy like Wemby, you know his impact because you look at the stats and you watch the games.
Yeah.
But you can't really quantify a guy like Tatum.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think potential MVP dark horse for next year.
First Tatum?
Yeah.
Come back healthy,
completely healthy. His team is ridiculous right now. I think they're running away with the East next year.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that take.
Yeah.
All right. Rookie of the year.
Okay, I forgot to put that one in my notes app. Honestly, I think it's Khan. I think you got to take into account that efficiency, man. It's just so crazy.
I agree with you.
I wouldn't be mad if you said Coop, and honestly, I like Coop a lot more than I like Conk and Ipple, but I mean, I don't know, it's something else.
Yeah, mine's Khan too, and a big factor for that for me is not that Coop was like ineligible for any awards, but he did miss he only played like 68 games this year.
You think?
I think he missed like 14 games.
How many did Con get?
Con only missed like 1 or 2. I can double check that actually right now.
That's an underrated part of it. Yeah. I think it's less important for the Mavericks because they're kind of in a weird place right now. But I don't know.
Coop played 70.
Okay.
And Con played 81.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the Mavericks season was already over anyway.
Pretty much.
So those last few games where Coop just sat out or didn't play a lot. There's no point trying to rush him out there, risking injury. He's your franchise guy. But Khan, I think, was such a huge part of that Hornets turnaround.
that crazy Hornets turnaround, their run.
I think it was
A lot of people had them, like, I don't know, getting like some crazy upset in the first round. Like, saw a lot of people asking the question, who wants to face the Hornets in the first round?
Yeah.
And Con was definitely a big part of that,
Yeah.
as well as LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, obviously. But
and the fact that he led the league in threes as a rookie,
as a
273 threes, broke the rookie record, broke the Hornets franchise record, I think.
Who's the last rookie to lead the league in threes? Has it ever happened?
I would say Keegan Murray, but Steph probably led it that year.
Yeah, no, I mean, Keegan Murray only had like 100 something too, right?
No, he had like
220
something, I think. Because I remember he broke the Kings franchise record as a rookie, which was insane. But anyways, sixth man.
Sixth man, this one's less important. I mean, for a while there, it looked like my guy Naz Reid was running away with it, but I think he hasn't really been at the forefront lately. I think Keldon Johnson would probably be it for me. I think when you look at like what you want in a sixth man, it's that guy that takes your team from great to really great.
Yeah. Like
someone who just like the personification of a team's bench depth, essentially.
Yeah. I feel like I'd agree with you there. Honestly, I like what he's brought to the Spurs this season off the bench. Because the big question, of the Spurs, because obviously that starting lineup's great, best in the league. But I feel like a big question going into this year is, can Keldon Johnson take that next step? Can Devin Vassell take that next step? Can Dylan Harper take that next step?
Can their bench be good this year? Because I mean, even last year they got 12th, and their starting lineup was good.
Yeah.
But it just their bench was just nothing.
They did a great
job.
job.
I think guys like Keldon Johnson and especially like Julian Champagnie.
Yeah.
Is it Julian the one on the Wizards, or is that Justin?
One of the Champagnie brothers.
One of the Champagnie brothers. And Carter Bryant, especially later this season.
He has that.
But I think Keldon Johnson's kind of the chief among those guys. I think
he's a leader.
Winning those minutes when both teams have their benches on the court, that's just huge.
Yeah.
Can make or break a game. So I think he's my pick.
That's for sure. I like that. Depoy.
It's gotta be Wemby.
It's just
not much to talk about there.
Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about.
I mean, the only debater on that was when people thought that Wemby wasn't gonna meet the requirement.
The games requirement. Let me just see something. Spurs. Let me see how many stops he averaged per game. Because it's insane.
Nuts. It's crazy. He led the league in blocks per game. I know that.
He averaged 3 blocks a game in a season. He's averaging 4 stops a game.
4 stops a game. Yeah.
That's insane.
It's nuts. And he's putting up an efficient 25 points per game, efficient double-double.
Yeah.
4th in the league in rebounds.
51% from the field for a guy who a lot of people would say, he's a big man, he's 7'4". But do you see the shots he's taking? He's pulling up from 30 feet when he wants to. Of course he's gonna shoot a little. I don't know. It's Wemby.
Yeah, it's Wemby. I want him to get MVP, even though I know he won't.
Yeah.
Most
improved. For me, this is easy. I gotta give it to Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Absolutely, I'm so hoping you would say that.
I love the way he turned around the Hawks.
I think. Obviously, you look at guys who have had their leaps like Denny Avdia, Jalen Duren. Those guys are great.
Yeah.
But I think their leaps were a lot more telegraphed or easy to predict.
Yeah. Nobody
Jalen. Pistons are a rising team. Jalen Duren's the second option on a rising team, whose first option is a point guard who's really good at passing the ball.
Yeah.
I think Jalen Duren's leap was, not completely expected, but
it was inevitable.
Essentially. And Denny Avdia being the pretty clear first scoring option for that Blazers team, I think that was pretty easy to predict. But Nickeil Alexander-Walker being kind of not a throwaway signing, but not really seen as like this huge
Yeah.
swing for the Hawks.
Yeah.
For him to go and put up a very efficient, very good 20 points per game with his all NBA, all defense level defense.
Yeah.
Is made their season, I think.
And I also think a lot of those guys like Duran and Abdi, they're still kind of youngish. Nikhil Alexander-Walker's kind of like a vet.
A little bit.
He's been like a 6-7 year vet at this
like,
point. So like, to take that jump this late in his
like,
career.
I mean, you see him talk like he was on like McCullum's podcast or something. He was talking about how like he was in Utah and he thought that, oh yeah, this is it. This is where my career goes to die.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's for him to get those opportunities on the Wolves, for him to get those opportunities that he's getting now, I think pretty easily the most improved player.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you can never really predict that at the start of the season.
No.
Like everyone was saying, like Mathurin. I saw a lot of people saying maybe Duran. I think I said Duran at the start of the season.
I thought Mathurin was gonna have a good season, and he did. Don't get me wrong.
Did. No, he was great.
Yeah, but that trade to the Clippers, kind of redeveloped
a
little bit. Started scoring the ball a little more.
Clippers are a very interesting team now.
They are. I'm curious to see what they do this offseason. They're gonna blow everything up,
I think they blew some stuff up.
You think Kawhi's gone, or you think he stays?
Gone. I don't know. I think they could get a lot sending him out to a contender.
Yeah.
They really could.
Yeah.
I know the Wolves were trying to poach him near the deadline, kind of. I would like to see that happen, but
that'd be interesting. I'm curious to see what a Kawhi trade could look like in the offseason.
Yeah.
Coach of the year.
It's Joe Mazzulla, man, right?
It's either Joe Mazzulla or I can't think of whoever the Spurs coach is. I can't think of his name. The young guy.
I know. It's on the tip of my tongue.
But I think obviously everyone expected the Spurs to take kind of a leap, going back to what we said about the bench taking that big leap. But I don't think anybody expected them to be a 2 seed fighting with the OKC Thunder and kind of having OKC's number this season. I don't think a lot of people really saw that.
I mean,
everyone it's Wemby. That's for sure. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that they were how dominant they were against everyone, even how much they dominated the Thunder the regular season.
Yeah, I mean they went from a 25-30 win team last year
to a 60
win team.
Yeah, it's insane.
It is insane. That is an underrated pick, but I
Joe
think
Mazzulla,
you look at what Joe Mazzulla has done in Boston, how he's fostered, how good guys like Kata have been, and how like Baylor Shireman saw a big increase in his stock.
Luka Garza, Iowa legend. Love that guy. I love that he's finally getting a chance to get real minutes because he didn't really get in Detroit. He couldn't really get in Minnesota behind Randall Reed and Gobert and Cat
and Towns.
So I'm glad that he's finally getting the PT.
He's getting his minutes. I think just what they've been able to do without probably one of the best players they've had in years.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Jaylen Brown has looked like a possible MVP candidate. Fucking, am I allowed to swear here?
It's fine.
Okay. I was trying not to, but just everything going on with that team. Yeah, it's all down to Joe Mazzulla.
I agree. I mean, I think the Celtics I think Joe Mazzulla is definitely like a top 3 head coach in the league.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, how much do you think we look back on his career when he's done and say, is this a top 5 coach, top 3 or top 5 coach of all time?
We'll see.
How many rings does this guy win?
We got to see if he can keep up with the Celtics. I mean, Tatum's 26, Jaylen Brown's 27.
They're 27, 28.
Okay. They still got 7, 8 more years.
Still got
they got a
good amount of time. To continue being great.
Celtics, and the Celtics have always drafted good.
Always
drafted good.
This new guy, Hugo Gonzalez.
Yeah, Hugo Gonzalez.
A lot of people like him.
He had a few good games out there when Tatum wasn't out there, when some of the guys went down.
Yeah.
He really stepped up. I really like what the Celtics are building over there.
What's
All right.
next? What, clutch player of the year?
Clutch player of the year. I mean,
I it's Shea because it has to be.
it does happen.
But I will say this: it's only Shea for me because Ant didn't meet the game requirement. I don't like how near the end of the season Shea has one huge clutch game against the Nuggets and then he immediately becomes a front runner. Meanwhile, Ant's been leading the league in like clutch field goal percentage and like points per minute.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't think that I'm right about some of that, but like he's up there,
He is up there.
in
He's
a
up there,
bunch
sure.
of like clutch stats.
He does.
He's just
He
there
does.
all season. And then I don't like that narrative, but it is Shea. It's got to be Shea. I mean,
I think it's got to be Shea. I think Ant definitely deserves a shout. I think Luka deserves a shout
Little
for sure
bit,
when he's
yeah.
helped. Obviously,
I mean,
he got their exemption rule
he
or
did.
whatever
Him
it
and
was,
Kate got
so he's
that, yeah.
eligible if they want to give it to him. I still think it's Shea, but when the Lakers need a clutch shot, LeBron's as great as LeBron is. Obviously, everyone knows how great he
everyone
is.
knows how great LeBron
He's
is.
41. He's not going to take the final shot anymore.
No, he should.
He
and
passed the
should.
torch
It
to
would
Luka.
it would be irresponsible of him to do so.
Luka's little step back three.
No, don't even remind me, man.
Or, I mean, I don't know. I think Luka's such a good passer too in
I
those
think
clutch
so.
moments. Like even if he's being
he,
doubled, he's
you
gonna
can't
find
double
it.
him because
No.
he'll find that open space.
Yeah.
He'll make the play. I mean, I think that's a big part of it. But I don't know, just seeing some of those like big time shots, especially earlier this year, that one big overtime win the Wolves had over the Thunder. You see that?
I do actually remember that. Yeah.
Huge like clutch three he had.
Oh yeah, then the little step back three over Casey Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And then
That was
clutch
nuts.
steal. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good game. I remember watching that game.
I was on cloud nine, dude.
That was a great game.
Like,
that was a great game.
it was
I don't know. I just think this NBA season's been a really fun one.
It has.
I think there's been a lot of like nobody saw the Blazers getting into the playoffs this season.
I didn't see him getting into the playoffs.
I saw them maybe be like a 9-10, but I didn't think they'd be in the 7-8 competing for a 7.
Yeah, and now
They're
going
probably
on
gonna
to play, they're gonna get. Yeah, we'll talk about that. but yeah.
I don't know. I think after the way the Bulls season started, I can't talk about Bulls. I can't talk about Bulls.
It's a rough subject.
The Raptors were my big surprise of this season.
That was the big one for me. Like, I mean, Celtics massively exceeded expectations. Spurs exceeded expectations. I mean, but like you talk about like a team that no one really expected to do anything.
Yeah.
And now they're the 5th seed.
They're competing with the Cavs right now as we speak.
As we speak. Well, I mean, last time I saw that game, it was tied 15-15.
Yeah.
The Raptors are winning right now. They're up 22-20.
I mean, the Raptors were. Bi really stepped up this year.
Scotty Barnes
rocking double basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jakob Poeltl when he's playing good minutes. And then Sanjo Mamlashevsky was my favorite.
I love Mamu.
He was great.
RJ Barrett's always going to put in good minutes. So is quickly.
They're good. They're a good squad. Them and the Hawks. I didn't see the Hawks turning it around as quick. I thought
the Hawks
going into the season, I thought the Hawks were going to be better, but to where they started in February as to where they are now is the 6th seed, I didn't expect them to turn it around that quickly. But their month of February and March were just exceptional.
Yeah.
They just
no shade to Trae Young, but kind of shade to Trae Young. Because he's the kind of player you gotta live and die around.
Exactly. I feel like letting him go.
I feel like you shouldn't have to live and die around a player. I feel like that's a bad go. Even though he's great, even though he's probably one of the best offensive players in the league.
Yeah.
I don't think you can trust that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
All right.
Good.
Let's get into some playoff matchups.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So,
So,
first round.
We start in East or West?
Let's start East. Let's start East.
All
1-8 is
1-8. That's Pistons.
Pistons Magic.
That's a wash.
I got Pistons.
Pistons 4-0.
I got Pistons in 5, just solely based off the fact that I think the Magic will get one game based on how they played yesterday.
Yeah, they played really well yesterday, but I don't think Paolo is nearly able to get to like actually make a difference in the paint like he did against the Hornets. The Hornets do not have anyone
of size
nearly like as big
or as physical
as someone like Duran or Isaiah Stewart or
or even like Tobias Harris.
A little bit, yeah.
Even like I get he's old, but he's still like a gritty defender.
Yeah, he can still,
He's not gonna get bullied easily, and that's I feel like that's Paolo's whole game.
Like that, it's like when he plays well, it's his whole game.
Yeah.
I mean, you force him to take those threes, you essentially win the game immediately.
Yeah, he can't.
Dare him to make those.
If he makes it, great.
Yeah, you let him. You live with it if he makes it, but
you live and die by the Paolo 3.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Pistons have the best player in this series.
Easily, by like a country mile. They probably, honestly, I'd go as far as to say they have the 2 best players in the series with Duran and Cade, I think, by far.
Paolo's disappointed.
Paolo's
disappointed.
I still believe in him. I still believe he can be a top 5, 10 player in the league. He's just got to figure out a jump shot right now. That hasn't happened, so I don't think.
And he needs to get like off of these like wayward passes. Like he's very sloppy with the basketball.
Yeah, no. A lot of people have said that. Oh yeah, that's why you can't build around a guy like that. Can you really give him as much money as like another first overall pick like Cade?
No.
Or like Ant or Wemby? You can't do that.
I feel like they're going to if they're gonna end.
I feel like honestly, that win against the Hornets that might have been. In the long term, that might have kind of kneecapped him, like at least a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, I don't know. What I thought this team was going to be going into the season is very different now. Can they still be that team? Maybe. I still see this Pistons sweeping.
I think the Magic are probably going back to like like how we talked about like the biggest like comeback or surprise of the year. The Magic were my biggest disappointment of the year. Going into the year,
a lot.
I thought they would be a top 2, top 3 seed.
Yeah,
in the East.
I thought. I
with
think I
Tatum
put them
being
like
out,
4.
with Tatum being out,
this
Halliburton's
was their
out.
year.
The East was wide open.
Completely wide open,
and they just couldn't.
Yeah, just couldn't do it.
They'd have injuries. Don't get me wrong. Franz was out for an extended period of time.
Long.
Paolo was out for a little bit. But
that's a big
still,
part.
I think that you have to, when you're a team like that, when you have like 3 guys that like a big 3 of Bane, Wagner, Franz Wagner, and Paolo, you have to like adapt and get through those injuries. Like
every team has injuries, man.
Like Franz went down.
Lakers are Luka and AR are still out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Probably will be until after the series. Let's see if LeBron can do what he can do. But I mean,
it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure. I just think that like when Franz first went down, there was like a 3-week stretch there where Paolo was still healthy before he went down as well, and I just didn't see enough from Paolo.
No, yeah.
He's just. I don't think he's really the
pick is aging poorly.
He could be a franchise guy. Don't get me wrong.
I think he could.
But he's got to figure it out.
He's got too much to figure out, and I give a lot of grace with that. I think, but it's just nothing as much as the things that were concerning about him after the draft are things that we're still concerned about.
Yeah,
it hasn't changed in 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
we'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
I'm second. 2-7 is.
2-7.
Celtics.
That's Celtics Sixers. I think that's another. It's not a wash. I think it goes to 6, but I feel like it's a spiritual wash. I feel like it's a scenario. Maybe it goes to 5. I think it's a scenario where the Celtics get up 3-0, and then maybe the Sixers steal a game. Or like they get up 2-0, Sixers steal a game, they win another, and win in 6. I don't know.
I think I got Celtics in 5, but I could also see this being like a sneaky series.
Yeah.
Here's why. I think Embiid, obviously appendicitis, not fun.
No.
At all from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Not fun at all. But it's not like a season-ending like surgery.
I think it's a scenario where he'll be back, but it's like Luka and AR. He'll only be back, I think, if they win, if they get the series, or if they extend it.
I think
Celtics' best bet is just to demolish them early on. And it's easier said than done.
I think if you're the Celtics, you don't want this series going like 6.
Absolutely.
Because I think Game 6 is relatively around the realm where Joel could return.
Yeah. And if you get to him, I mean, if you're up in the series 3-2 going into Game 6, and Embiid's coming back Game 6, that the series becomes significantly harder.
Game 6 would be
Game 6 would be in Philly.
It would be in Philly, getting Joel back at home. If you're the Celtics, you don't want that.
You don't want that.
You want this ending in 5.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
You don't.
I give the Sixers a lot of shit.
Yeah, so do I.
So much. Sorry, Dwight. But yeah,
as much as I hate on Joel Embiid, when he's healthy,
he's really
he's
good.
probably like, for me, one of like the top big men scorers in recent history.
I think so. I think you're right.
But the problem is when he's healthy.
Yeah, because he plays like 40 games a year.
Yeah, he's just not.
And he's just
And I think you really need a big series from VJ's
VJ's gonna be huge. Yeah.
I think
Maxi's gonna play. He's gonna get his. He's gonna play his hero ball. Yeah. And I think that's how they sneak 1 or 2. But if you want to win the series, I think you need Joel Embiid, and I don't know if that's gonna happen.
It'll be interesting for sure. I think the Celtics have more depth.
Yeah, and they can outlast them. They got so many good defenders to stick on these guys, and they can score at will as well.
Yeah,
it's a different. They're 2 different beasts.
They are.
The Celtics and the Sixers are 2 very different teams.
The Celtics are, in my mind, more of a defensive team that can put up an offensive onslaughter, but I think the Sixers are more of an offensive team that really kind of struggles on the defensive end.
The entire kind of thesis behind the Sixers team, I think, is just, we have all these playmakers, beat them, these superstars, beat these really good players, and it could work. They made it to the playoffs, did they not?
They did.
So,
But the Sixers are also in my list of kind of like disappointments for the season.
I don't know.
I just think in a world where
I think how the East has been this year has been like crazy. I feel like a 7th place finish in this East isn't that bad at all, especially when you're like a game behind like the 5 seed.
The East was after the top 2 teams, like the Knicks through the Sixers are for it's separated by 2.5 games.
Just like nothing. Like I think like with like a week left, like 5 through 10, like any team could have got like 5 through 10.
Yeah.
In that range.
The East was definitely. It's not. They don't have the better teams. The West is undoubtedly better.
I think so.
But the amount of depth I think that the East has in that 5 through 10 range is insane.
I think a lot of teams played up in the East a lot, and that's how. Yeah. When was the last time you saw a 10 seed that had like a true winning record?
I don't know. Because usually the Bulls are the 10 seed, and we're like 4 games under.
Like the Magic last year were 41-41 at the 7.
Yeah. The Heat were what, 42-40 or 43-39?
They had
at the 10.
He had, I want to say 43 wins, or maybe 42.
Was it 43 and 39?
I don't know. over 500.
Yeah,
Which I don't know. It's
I think what the East was like this year was just so insane.
it's what you would normally see out of the West.
Yeah.
I feel like the West was a little bit more, I don't know, a little less crazy this year.
Yeah.
But all right, what's next?
3-6 is
That's
Knicks
Hawks.
Sneaky good series.
I think that's going to be the highlight of the East in round one.
I still give it to the Knicks.
So fun.
I still give it to the Knicks.
Me too.
I'm going Knicks in 6.
I think Knicks have a similar strategy to the Sixers and just beat all our playmakers.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of what makes the Knicks so much better of a team than the Sixers is their defensive capabilities as well.
Yeah.
You got OG.
You got Josh
Mikal
Hart.
Bridges. Yeah, Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, like Cat and Jalen Brunson aren't great on defense, but
they can stay in front of their guys. Yeah.
I mean, you put Cat at the 4 spot, he can go to 4.
And then you have Mitch Rob at the 5. He's just an unbelievable.
Just crazy defensive anchor. Yeah, and I don't know. The Knicks are the Knicks. I mean,
the Knicks are gonna.
They've been good for the past few years. They've been good in the same way. They're gonna have playoff success. I think at least win the first round.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think this Hawks team is a little.
I don't think they're experienced.
I don't think. Yeah, I mean, you got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He has some good playoff experience with the Wolves.
Yeah.
But who else, man? McCollum.
What was the last time? Well, I guess that's true. The Blazers back in the day, like 5-6 years ago, were good. But like in recent years, CJ hasn't sniffed the playoffs.
Yeah, I played for the Pelicans. No, he played. Pelicans made the.
Oh, they made the play-in.
They made the playoffs.
Oh, they
2
did?
years ago. Yeah.
Oh, they were the 7 or 8.
They were the 8 seed. Got demolished by the Thunder around 1.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But I mean, they made it. So CJ and Nickeil.
But Jalen Johnson hasn't have any.
Okongwu.
Dyson
Daniels, not really.
I mean, he was very like the end of the kind of like a lower bench guy for the Pelicans when they got smoked by
how much does that count?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think they're too young. I think
so.
Knicks
I don't think
6.
it's their time yet. I think Knicks in 5 or 6. I think, but in 5 or 6 really good games.
I don't think. I think there's gonna inevitably be a couple of blowouts, but I think most of the games.
I think it's gonna be like 3 years ago, first Nuggets Wolves playoff series.
Yeah, exactly.
Nuggets just smacked us in 5, but all 5 games were close.
Yeah.
Like you flip a few things, flip a few injuries. Who knows what happens? I think it's a scenario like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 4-5. Cavs Raptors.
Cavs Raptors happening right now. I think Cavs take that.
Yeah.
But I'm not. They're both kind of inconsistent teams.
They are.
I think if you want to bet on anyone, I think you bet on Scotty Barnes, man. That guy is awesome.
I think
walking double-double, great defender. Yeah.
I think it's definitely Cavs. My pick is the Cavs. I think Cavs in 6. I'm gonna go Cavs.
6.
I'm gonna go Cavs in 6. I think inevitably this could be a Raptors series too. Don't get me wrong, because James Harden isn't the most successful person in the postseason.
Yeah.
He's made the playoffs every single year of his career.
Yeah, no.
But he doesn't have a ring to show for it.
I don't know. I feel like.
And the Cavs are always playoff chokers. We saw it last year against
they just have
Pacers.
so much experience though. I mean,
they do.
Donovan Mitchell.
They do.
Maybe one of the more underrated superstars in the league. I think
he is.
I think when he's on his game, you cannot stop him from scoring.
And I feel like we first saw that in the bubble, the Jazz Nuggets when Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell were going at it. You saw his scoring capabilities, and I feel like he's a guy that's averaging. I think he averaged 26, 27 points a game or something like that. And it's just not I feel like he's just not talked about because you have all these guys that are averaging 30+ point triple doubles like Luka, And then Wemby was unbelievable. You have Shea and Jokic, like.
Yeah, he's 7th in points per game.
What's the average?
In the 20, tied for 6th actually with Kawhi, 27.9.
Yeah. I think he's just a guy that goes very under the radar with his.
He's kind of understated. He's not a very big personality.
No.
I feel like at least as much as like a guy like Ant or like Jokic.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, sneaky, one of the better superstars in the league. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a series the Cavs win somewhat handily, but I like the Raptors a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something interesting.
I agree. All right, out west, 1-8 is the Thunder and the
Suns. Yes, that is a sweep.
To me, Suns aren't taking a game.
No, I don't think they lead very much at all in the series.
I would have rather seen the Warriors in there.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the Warriors had more of a chance to take one game.
One last dance with Steph.
I think Steph would have done enough to get them one game.
Yeah.
But I don't think the way we saw Jalen Green play last night, he dropped 36 on 8 threes. I don't think he's that up for a whole series.
Which, I mean, yeah. I'm a fan of Devin Booker, but I haven't been super impressed with what I've seen this season.
Neither have I, especially in that in the play-in against the Blazers. He had 0 buckets in the fourth. He had 3 points on free throws, but he had 0 buckets in the fourth quarter. That's
crazy.
And for a guy, you say the same thing about Kawhi when Draymond was locking him up in the Warriors-Clippers game, and Devin Booker was just. I don't know whether he was getting locked out. He just couldn't get anything going in the fourth quarter. And as a superstar getting paid that much money, that just can't happen in like a essentially win or potentially go home in the next game scenario. That just can't happen. And then last night I wasn't super impressed. He got bailed out by Jalen Green.
Yeah, no, it's a wash.
Yeah.
Chalk it. You could probably
I would bet my life savings that Thunder win this series.
Not much disrespect to the Suns. Kind of disrespect to the Suns.
Yeah.
I
don't see him.
I don't see him taking a game. Yeah. Okay. 2-7.
2-7. Spurs Blazers.
I think a similar scenario. I don't think there's much the Blazers can do to the Spurs.
No.
I think I think a lot of what they excel at offensively is stuff that is perfectly covered by Wemby and this. Yeah. They cannot shoot a three, which means they have to drive, which means they have to go into the best interior defender in the league.
And even when he's off the court, they have Cornette and Carter Bryant down there who are good defenders at their positions. So
look at the other wings like Harrison Barnes.
Devin Vassell's a pretty good defender. Johnson's a pretty good defender.
You surround an incredible shot blocker with a bunch of great off-ball defenders. I feel like that's a pretty good simple. Yeah. Very good simplified version of a good constructed basketball team. But yeah, I
don't see a world.
I could see the Blazers maybe taking one. Maybe. If they're off one. But I don't know. I just feel like these are two different tiers of teams. Playing two different games, worrying about two different things.
Yeah, I don't see a world where they're taking a lot.
Yeah.
3-6 in the West is Nuggets Wolves.
You know what I have to say.
What I have to say.
I can say what I think, or I can say what I want. And I would love it if the Wolves could win in 7. I can't raise my voice against my team.
No, you can't.
So this can't be. Yeah. I can't raise my voice I have to show bias. It's part of being a fan.
Yeah, I'll give my non-biased pick. Jokic against Rudy Gobert is arguably the best player I've ever seen. This dude drops 70, 60, 40-point triple-doubles.
No, he fucking doesn't. a little biased. I can say that, but there's no one. There aren't many players in the league who are better at guarding Jokic than Rudy Gobert. I think. I mean, you look at the stats he puts up against Rudy Gobert, and they're really good. But that's because he's Nikola Jokic. He's gonna get good stats. What do you?
I'm looking
on
up
StatMuse.
on StatMuse.
I saw it like a graphic. Like in their last 22 meetings, he's averaging like a 27-point triple double.
Which is again Jokic.
Yeah.
So I guess you're right. It's not as bad as I'm making it seem, but I just think I don't know. Ant's gonna have to do a lot.
I think you can do a lot.
And I think Julius Randle's really gonna have to
He's
step.
gonna. He's kind of the key.
I think he's the X factor in this series.
I think
if
so.
The Wolves
For the Wolves, I think X factor for the Nuggets, and honestly I think macro for the series is Jamal Murray.
I think so.
I think it's always him, and by extension Adesumu, sorry, because he's gonna primarily be the one guarding Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
And can he do as good of a job as Nickeil Alexander-Walker did 2 years ago? Who knows? I mean, I'd hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just gonna. I think the Wolves can do it, and I am going to Game 4 next week. And that's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be great.
I think we can do it. I think a lot of people, no one thinks that we can. Everyone's picking Nuggets in 6, Nuggets in 5. Why not pick Wolves in 7?
I'm gonna go my official prediction games wise. I'm gonna go Nuggets, and I do think this goes 7, and I think in a Game 7 scenario
in Denver,
I trust Nikola Jokic more.
No, that's fair.
And I do think Timberwolves have a very, very good chance in this series. I'm not gonna be one of those people that say Nuggets in 5 that you're gonna run away. No, this Timberwolves team is very good. Don't get me wrong. We saw it 2 years ago.
These teams, they hate each other, man.
Yeah.
They're cordial. They have a tremendous amount of respect for each other. But I truly believe that Anthony Edwards and Nikola Jokic do not like each other because they play each other so much.
Yeah,
and because they beat each other so much.
And it's always entertaining when they play.
It's always
such a good game.
Every time I flip on a Nuggets Wolves game, I see Nikola Jokic bring a new level of intensity that I didn't think he could. Never thought he could do that with his face. But
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean he's got this reputation as this cool, unbothered guy, and you watch him play the Wolves and he's nuts.
Yeah,
I always liked that.
I do. I like that it's kind of because there's been a lot of talk about how there's not really this next level superstar that's gonna bring attention to the league, and how there's been a lot of focus over the last few years about viewership and how it's kind of with Steph, LeBron, and KD, all these guys retiring soon, who's going to be that next guy to take that
intensity?
And I think Ant's doing a great job holding that down. I think Wemby's doing an awesome job over there at holding it down. And Jokic when he wants to.
I think you look at Jokic and Shea. I mean, these are the two best basketball players in the world, but I don't think they're. I feel like
Shea's just kind of going out there to hoop.
He's. Yeah, this is just his job.
Yeah, same thing with Jokic, except when he plays the Wolves, then he's treated like it's every game against them is Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a fun series. I cannot wait.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited.
Do they play today or tomorrow?
Today, 2:30.
Ooh, it's the next game.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Very excited.
All right. And then 4-5.
4-5. That is Lakers Rockets. I don't know. I don't like betting on either of these teams.
This is a series where I honestly could see it going either way.
Even with the Lakers as depleted as they are, you can never truly count out LeBron James. It depends. This series really depends on when Luka and AR get back. Because if Houston jumps out to if they miss the first 2 games and Houston jumps out to a 2-0 lead going into 2 more games in Houston, I don't see the Lakers winning that. I don't.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
The Lakers need to take one of these
they
games.
need to
one of
take
these games.
at least one on, just so that even so, if you can, like, if you maybe lose the next 2 games at Houston, you're down 3-1. LeBron's done that before, but like, then you're
giving
going
a
back
chance.
into your city.
And you're giving Luka a chance to come
Yeah.
back. We already, I believe Austin Reeves has already been kind of ruled out for this round 1 series.
Really?
But there's a chance Luka's coming back.
Yeah, no.
And so I think I'm gonna go.
I'm taking Lakers. Not Lakers. I'm taking Rockets in 5.
See, this is the first one where I'm going Lakers in 6.
Yeah.
I think, and based on what I saw from Houston last year against the Warriors in that first round series,
but
I get that was their first year playoff experience, and I get that. I truly do.
There's a very big different thing about the Rockets this year compared to last year.
I know.
Chris. I think you.
I know. No, I know.
It's Kevin Durant.
I know it's Kevin. I know it's Kevin
Durant.
Durant. I know it's Kevin Durant.
That's a pretty big difference.
I know.
They didn't have to give up. I mean, Jalen Green was a wash last year. He couldn't do anything for them. Same with Dylan Brooks. I think he was hurt.
I think he played.
No,
I remember Steph Curry absolutely frying him.
Yeah, that's right. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like
KD obviously.
I just think it's it's 2 teams playing a different game until Luka comes back. Because I mean, LeBron's one of the greatest, one of the 2 greatest players of all time.
Yeah.
He's not that anymore.
He's not. He's 41.
He's just not. You can't make that argument. His second option is DeAndre Ayton. That's
a problem in itself.
Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, he's gonna get chewed up and spit out by. I can't even say that. Alperen Şengün ain't nothing.
Here's my problem with the Rockets is.
I got
very inconsistent.
Plenty of problems with the Rockets. Don't get me wrong.
I don't like this series from from a basketball standpoint. I don't like it.
You're feeding a team. One of these teams is gonna go and they're gonna play the Thunder in the second round.
And they're just gonna get absolutely
and they're gonna get demolished. Well, I don't know. Probably. Because if the Lakers manage to win this series, and they get
that Lakers Thunder series is gonna look mighty interesting if Luka and AR can come back. If they win this series.
But that's if they win the series, and that's if they come back on time. And I don't know.
There's a lot of if factors. My problem, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Let's just go hypothetical second round. So
hypothetical second round.
Second round in the East would be
1-8 versus 4-5. Pistons, Cavs, essentially.
Pistons.
Yeah.
I just think the Cavs can win. I think the Cavs are gonna win this series against the Raptors.
Yeah, Pistons are just too good of a team. I think you wash the lack of playoff experience. I don't think that's super important in the second round.
This scenario. Once you get to the conference finals, then it starts.
Then maybe if there's like a huge, if there isn't a huge gap in talent, but I think there kind of is. Even though I like the Cavs a lot, I think they're very talented. I think the Pistons are just better constructed as a team.
Yeah.
And I think JB Bickerstaff's a better coach than Kenny Atkinson.
I think he's a great coach. He's done a great job over there in Detroit.
Former Cavs coach.
He is former
Cavs Cavs coach before Kenny Atkinson. So I don't know. I feel like he might have some resentment there, possibly. I mean, he kind of got sent to the Wolves, kind of going to Detroit after their worst season in the last 20 years.
And then he just turned it around.
Very much turned it around. He's got a chip on his shoulder.
They found their identity for sure.
Oh yeah, gritty defensiveness, man. That's the name of the game. That's Detroit basketball. So I think Detroit takes that and moves on to the conference finals.
I agree.
And then, what's it? It's 3-6 versus 2-7. So that'd be Celtics.
Knicks.
Did we just take all? Did we take no upsets?
No, in the West we diff. Well, I just don't think there's a lot of parity this year.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think very top heavy.
I think
Okay.
Knicks Oh
Knicks
my
Celtics.
God.
It's got to be the Celtics.
It's got to be the
man.
Celtics.
It's got to be. Celtics are on I think a different echelon this year.
I think it's the Celtics, but I mean, the Knicks played the Celtics last year in the playoffs.
They did, but
and the Knicks won. I get Tatum got injured in that game 3, game 4, but those first 2 games.
No, yeah, I mean, the Knicks were up 2-0.
Yeah. Well, before Tatum, before he went down.
Yeah.
I still think the Celtics.
Is, can they do that again?
I think you're gonna need I think Cat's gonna be a really key part of this run because he is, in my opinion, him and Mikal have been very inconsistent players this season, especially Mikal. I think Mikal needs to have a huge playoff.
I think the Celtics are good matchup for Cat specifically because their centers are kind of one-dimensional and or kind of bad offensively, so he doesn't have to work as hard on defense. But yeah, I mean, Kata's a great defender, so they'll kind of put the works on him. We'll
see. I'm gonna go. I'll go Knicks in that.
I'm taking Celtics. I have to.
All right.
They're too good.
Out west, that is the Spurs. Spurs/Lakers Rockets.
No, Thunder. It would be Thunder.
Oh yeah, Thunder/Lakers Rockets.
It's just the Thunder.
I think it's still the Thunder.
No
matter who it is.
Yeah.
I think it's the Thunder. I think.
I mean, you got the Thunder against a corpse Lakers team, or the Thunder against a bad Rockets team, or like a mid Rockets team.
Honestly, I think the West is just good. Everyone's waiting for Spurs.
Spurs essentially just skip to the conference.
No matter who wins the Nuggets Wolves, I'm picking the Spurs either way.
Actually,
if it's the Nuggets,
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you there.
Okay.
I think either the Nuggets or the Wolves could be. I think this is a part where playoff experience comes into play.
Really? I can
where
see
the
that.
lines
I can
get
for sure
bright.
see that.
Conference semifinals. I definitely think both the Nuggets and the Wolves have a chance to really do that. I'll go with the Nuggets for simplicity's sake because you went with the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets in a Nuggets Spurs series, I would not be surprised at all if the Spurs won that. I think they are a better team.
But you're taking the Nuggets.
All right. I'll take the fucking Nuggets.
I actually like that. I actually like that because, I think the whole bright lights thing isn't gonna matter to Wemby. He's from overseas. He's played in those big FIBA. I just don't think it's gonna phase Wemby. But those other guys like Stephen Castle, Dylan Harper,
even De'Aaron Fox,
even though he's had a playoff series in
he's at
Sacktown, but still, I can see that. Pistons,
Celtics. I'm taking the Celtics, man.
I'm also. If the Celtics
again,
beat the
this
Knicks,
is another scenario where playoff experience comes into play. I mean, I don't know how much you can really quantify playoff experience and how the impact that it has. Yeah. I just know that typically it matters. You see it matters. I think the Celtics have that in spades. I think they're just a more experienced team.
Yeah.
I think going out west, I think Thunder take it from the Nuggets. I just think they're a better team.
You're going to get a Celtics Thunder?
I'm going Celtics Thunder. It's a little milquetoast, I know.
That is the most bet upon series.
Yeah. I think the Celtics take it. I think the Celtics take that series.
You think it's the Celtics year?
I do. I think it's the Celtics year.
I'm going to go... My prediction, I'm going to go...
I'd like to see... Honestly, if it goes to that point where the Timberwolves aren't in it anymore, I think I'm rooting for the Pistons.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if the Celtics won, though. My grandpa was a Celtics.
I'm going to go... Okay, so since I picked the Knicks, it'll be Knicks-Pistons. This crazy take. I think it's the Knicks not to win.
Really?
But I think the Knicks are. I think this is their year to make it.
You think
they're not
so?
I don't think they're gonna win it.
You think they? Think they make the finals and get washed?
They're finally gonna get over the hump. I think.
I would like to see that.
I think that series against the Pacers last year was kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Almost,
like, I don't want to say fluky because Tyrese Halliburton was just kind of doing that.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not fluky from the Pacers side of it. It's kind of, oh, we ran into a team playing the best basketball they've ever played ever.
It's kind of like it was destiny for them to lose at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. It, like, Pacers performing fucking satanic rituals.
Yeah.
The Halliban.
So I'm gonna go Knicks to the finals out east, and then out west I'm gonna go. I'm going Thunder, and I think the Thunder is gonna repeat.
It's a little boring.
It's boring, but it's they've been the best team all season.
Yeah.
They started 26-3.
24 and
24
1.
Yeah, I mean, like they've been the best team all year. I think
it's boring and I hate it, but
they're the best offensive team in the league when Shea's on. They're the best defensive team in the league. Like
you can't.
It's hard to bet against them. I know it's boring. And I know inevitably some upset's gonna happen, but as of now, I'm taking the Thunder.
Yeah.
And to wrap it up, we forgot to go over our All NBA first team. So I'm gonna go my All NBA first team.
I mean,
I think it's pretty simple.
It's very simple.
I'm going Luka, Shea, Wemby, Jokic, and I'm going Jaylen Brown.
You going Jaylen Brown?
I'm going Jaylen Brown.
Same thing for me, but Cade instead of
Cade. Okay, it's those two. I feel like Cade and Jaylen Brown are really, really interchangeable.
I think so too.
I think
I would.
Cade's for sure.
My second team, we're going. Let's just keep going. Jaylen Brown, Kawhi. We'll run Brunson. Brunson's eligible, right?
I believe so.
I think he is.
Yeah.
We'll run Brunson. We'll run. Hold on. We'll run Jamal Murray. It is just so guard heavy, but I mean, whatever.
It's been a guard heavy year.
Very, very guard heavy year. We'll go Jamal Murray, and we'll rip. Or Spida, or Donovan Mitchell. It's just very super guard heavy.
I like that.
Second team.
I like that.
I don't know. I feel like they should go back to having positions. But all right, third.
My second team, I'm going. I don't. Cade. Cade is on my second team. I mean, Jaylen Brown and Cade, they're very interchangeable for me.
Third team, you gotta probably put Maxey.
I'm going Cade. I'm going. Cade Kawhi.
Yeah.
Cade Kawhi.
You gotta fit Maxey in there.
I think I'm going Maxey second team.
That's so fair.
I think I'm going Maxey second team.
Excellent.
If Ant was eligible, I'd put him second team.
If Ant was eligible, I'd put him first team, but that's not up to me because I'm biased.
D-Mitch, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And there's just not.
I don't know. There's a bunch of players who had like good years, but not great years. Like just kind of falling in the same echelon.
You know who? Okay. I'm going Jalen Johnson.
I like it.
It was to be either him going on the third team or last pick a second team.
I put Scotty Barnes in there maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe BI. One of the two.
One of the two on the Raptors for sure.
Probably KD. KD somewhere.
I gotta put Brunson on my third team. I gotta put Jamal Murray on my
third
team.
There's a lot of guys who need.
I gotta put Denny on my third team.
I don't know. I'm not as high on Denny as a lot of people are, but I wouldn't hate it. I think.
Does Keontae George meet the requirements?
Almost certainly not.
He's been out. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. He's been out so much.
Yeah, he's been out so much. I don't think he's all NBA anyway on a bad Jazz team. I think future 100%. I think he's great, but
I don't know. And then probably like either Scotty or BI would probably be my last spot.
Just something like that. I mean, I don't know.
I think this playoff should be a fun one. I think it'll be. I think there's gonna be a lot of like chalk, but I think there's gonna be good games within the chalk series.
I think so. Like I don't see. There aren't gonna be an abundance of blowout games. I think. I mean, they're the blow. You're gonna expect some.
The 1-8, 2-7s are gonna be.
You know,
You're gonna get your
those
blowout games
are-
there.
Yeah.
But that Knicks Hawks series, I don't expect there to be a lot of
No, I
blowouts.
like that. I would be surprised if the Nuggets or the Wolves let any game end like with more than 10 points.
Yeah.
Being the difference.
I don't know. This will be a fun one.
Yeah, very excited.
I appreciate you joining
Absolutely,
me today.
man. Thank you for having me on.
For sure. We'll see y'all next time.